equations of lines. There are three forms: point-slope form, slope-intercept form, standard form. Then you wonder how you're going to distinguish one from the other. Let the name of the form guide you. The point slope in the equation mentions the point and the slope. So point, slope. The slope-intercept in the equation mentions the slope and the intercept. This is a y-intercept. And the standard form is easiest to remember. That just has the x term and the y term on one side and a constant on the other side by itself. What does the slope measure? The slope is measuring something. Okay, slope means rate. Rate is rise over run. When you have a rate, that means you have a ratio with different units. You have the units for the y and the units for the x. So a slope, the best name for a slope is rate. But slope is okay. Saying slope is fine, but it means rate. Notice rise over run. Rise means up and down. The y's go up and down. Run means left and right. The x's go left and right. So the formula for the slope of a line has the y's on the top and the x's in the bottom. Now, these little numbers are subscripts. They're not powers. Subscripts are used for labeling, and the reason we have 1 and 2 is that you need 2 points to define a unique line. With 2 points, you could define a unique line. And with 2 points, you could find the slope of the line. Now, the feeling behind slope is steepness. So the idea behind slope is steepness. How steep is the line? The steeper the line, the bigger the rise. Note the slope of a line does not change. Lines are special. Once you find their slope, it's a slope throughout the line. That's not true for other graphs. So we continue with the slope. This line has a positive slope. Now remember, you read graphs from left to right. The way you read a book is the way you read a graph in math. So this line is going up from left to right. So this is rising. That's a positive slope. This line is falling from left to right, has a negative slope. Notice the horizontal line has a 0 slope. Horizontal lines, any horizontal line has a 0 slope. Any vertical line has no slope. Now notice that 0 slope and no slope are not the same thing. 0 slopes are for horizontal line and no slopes are for vertical lines.